Welcome back to my channel, where we bring you the latest updates of Sheikh Hamdan and his family. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure to do so and hit the bell icon so you never miss any new updates. Trust me, what unfolds behind the palace walls is filled with emotions, politics, and personal stories you won't hear anywhere else. In my last video, I shared that Sheikh Hamdan had traveled to Qatar along with Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed for a peace summit held in Doha. This wasn't just any regular political meeting. This was a momentous gathering meant to promote peace across all Middle Eastern countries. The summit came as a response to a highly sensitive incident. Iran bombed American bases located in Qatar, which was seen as a direct threat to Qatar's sovereignty and peace. Sheikh Hamdan, with his sharp diplomacy and calm demeanor, played a key role in ensuring the summit ended successfully. His speech on unity and non-aggression policies reportedly moved several leaders, and by the end of it, a joint declaration for regional cooperation was signed. After wrapping up this important summit, Sheikh Hamdan returned to his homeland, Dubai, UAE. Back home, Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid was eagerly waiting for his son. Even though Sheikh Mohammed is a leader known for discipline and strategic moves, his fatherly concern for Hamdan runs deep. While he has controlled and guided Sheikh Hamdan through many complex political situations, he loves him more than any of his other children. Sheikh Hamdan is like his right hand. When Sheikh Hamdan arrived in Dubai, he didn't rest. He went straight to Zabil Palace to meet his father. Despite some recent disagreements, Sheikh Hamdan deeply respects and loves Sheikh Mohammed. And on this occasion, their reunion was private, serious, and full of purpose. They discussed the outcome of the peace summit and then moved on to a more sensitive topic: security. But toward the end of the conversation, Sheikh Mohammed brought up something emotional. He told Sheikh Hamdan not to hold grudges against Sheikh Hathani and her father. He revealed that they were simply following his own order when it came to the controversial Crown Prince agreement. At that moment, Sheikh Hamdan's face changed. The room grew quiet. He didn't respond. The silence spoke louder than any words. Forgiveness may have been asked for, but it wasn't given. Sheikh Hamdan left the palace shortly afterward and returned to his own residence without saying much. At his palace, Sheikh Hathani was waiting, with a big smile on her face. Despite all the chaos and manipulations she's caused in the past, there is still a part of her that cares for Sheikh Hamdan. But unfortunately, that love is buried under her selfish intentions. Trying to make peace, Sheikh Hathani prepared a special dinner. She personally came to Sheikh Hamdan's room and said that she had created the dishes using her own recipes, with the help of the servants. But Sheikh Hamdan wasn't moved. He told her he wasn't hungry, asked her to have dinner on her own and to clean up the table afterward. Sheikha Thani was heartbroken. She had hoped to ask for forgiveness that night, for lying about the Crown Prince agreement. But Sheikh Hamdan gave her no opportunity. The rejection was clear and heavy. That night, even though he was extremely hungry, he didn't touch the food. Instead, he went to sleep on an empty stomach. Later in the night, when everyone else was asleep, Sheikh Hamdan quietly walked to the kitchen himself. He made eggs and toast with his own hands, just enough to silence his hunger. It's such a telling moment that reveals how deep his dislike for Sheikha Thani runs. It's not just anger, it's deep disappointment. The next morning, Sheikh Hamdan received a call. It was from Sheikha Thani's father. He too wanted to explain that everything that happened with the agreement was on Sheikh Mohammed's instruction. But Sheikh Hamdan wasn't interested. He simply replied, "Okay," and ended the call. Sheikh Hamdan is not someone who acts out in anger. He's calm. He's calculated. He knows that he holds the power to change things, especially the future of the Crown Prince position. But what keeps him awake at night is not politics. It's his son, little Rashid. Sheikh Hamdan worries that as Rashid grows older, he will discover that his stepbrother, little Muhammad, is already known as the next crown prince. And all because Sheikha Thani has been spreading that information, unrightfully. Hamdan fears that little Rashid's heart will break when he learns the truth. Sheikh Hamdan treats all his children equally, and he believes no child should be given false hope or feel left behind. That's what burdens Sheikh Hamdan the most, not the political manipulation, not the betrayal, but the pain of a child who may one day feel unloved. And it's that very thought that leaves him lying awake in the silence of night. In my next video, I will tell you what happens next in this emotional and royal saga. There are many more twists coming, and the story of Sheikh Hamdan, Sheikha Thani, and the entire royal household is far from over. I hope you found today's video both interesting and emotional. If you enjoyed it, please do subscribe and hit the bell icon below so you don't miss any of my upcoming updates. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.